It is June 22nd. It's 100. Can you see? Oh, it just went down. I wanted to catch it when it said 100. It said 100 up the road. I started videotaping. I was like, man, I want to see it say 100. Doesn't say it. It says 99 now. I knew it was going to do that. 99 degrees. Socks for the day are my mac and cheese out of Odd Box. Can you see those? Mac and cheese down in the foot part. They got macaroni on them. And, yeah. You see them down there? You might can see it down there. Let's see. Let's go weird down here. Mac and cheese melting. It is 99 degrees, 186 miles on the charge for today. I don't know what I'm going to get into today. I know I got to run in here to the dollar store for my wife, get some stuff for her channel. Her channel is called Loved Dearly. Lovedddy. Love Dearly. Check her out. A lot of self-help topics, family topics, crafts, all kinds of stuff. Just moms at home, all kinds of stuff. She's a working mom, does a great job. Check her channel out. Loved Dearly. Loved Dearly. Anyway, yeah, I'll see what I can get into today. I might head over to the card shop, look around at the baseball card shop. Might head over to downtown and do some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to mess around, and I just ask you guys to consider liking and subscribing, and let's get into it. Hey, watch this. Over here at the dollar store, my wife needed some wreaths to pick up for her craft on her Love Dearly. So we're over here. Anybody in the craft world out there need some good craft stuff? You can come over to the dollar store. Anybody looking for some wall stickers of The Office? Come to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Pet toys. Got pet toys in here today. I think they got pet toys every day, but dollar store. You want a cherry Mentos? I think I realized that the Dollar Tree is really Temu. Anything? Anybody need any of these things? Let me know. Comments. Look, man. I like those. There's me some dog ones. Fish. Baseball. They gotta be tall though. These are like ankle socks. I'm not into the ankle socks. I want them to come up high. So, people send me stuff from time to time. I don't like the ankle socks. I gotta be tall. I gotta show off whatever crazy socks I'm wearing. Don't go to Walmart. Come to the Dollar Tree. $1.25 for 2 razors. $1.25. $1.25. $1.25. Maybe some off-brand deodorant. Still $1.25. Okay, again, these are for my wife. These bandanas she's getting here at the dollar store with a wreath. She's going to make something. It's going to be on her channel. So if you guys want to check that out on her channel, go over to Loved Dearly. Here's another great dollar store find. I literally was going to buy the same brush at Lowe's the other day for $7.25. You can get it for the grill. It's a grill brush. Here, $1.25. Same brush. It might have had a different handle, but it was the same brush. I wanted to prove to you guys that it is 100. Look at that, 100. Still the same day, June 22nd, same time, 10 minutes after. It's 100 degrees. 100 degrees. I was looking around town today and I forgot. I'm gonna tell you guys, look at this on the side of the mountain. Liberty University's here in town and they have a big what would that be? Is it a monogram or whatever? But it's on the side of the mountain. It's huge. Huge. I thought I'd show you guys around the campus this afternoon. So I'm gonna head over to Liberty. It's Liberty University here in Lynchburg. They're building a new parking structure. See if we can see it out of that window. Yep, see it a little bit. Here's a new parking structure they're building. Cranes all up and down through here. But I gotta drive pretty fast. And then there's the LaHaye Ice Center here beside the new parking garage. And then we're coming up on the football stadium here. So you're driving on the campus from, I don't know, when you come in, and then there's a football stadium here. The practice facilities over here. And I'll come back around to it. But that's the practice facility for the football field and football team. And then here's the stadium. And then we're going to be coming up on the campus here. I might get out some spots. So I can't stay out long. My face will melt off. It's 100 degrees. But let me roll this window down over here so you can see better. So here's gate 1 going into the football field. Here's the bookstore here. I need to pull back a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. The bookstore. And then up here on the right here, coming around this roundabout, that over there is the Welcome Center for Liberty. Up down the hill with the dome, the Welcome Center. The chapel, the old chapel over there. I'm going to pull in there so you can see that. And I think up on the hill there, if you could see way up there, that's our football team's coach's house, I believe. He used to be the coach, and was it? I forgot. I don't know. You have to look it up yourself. Anyway, Charleston Southern, I think. I'm not sure. That's the old chapel on campus. Come up around here, and looks like they're building something called the Champion Center here behind these gates. It's going to be called the Champion Center. Champion Center. And then this is the Hancock Welcome Center. Hancock Welcome Center. These flowers out front. Nice, nice. Beautiful flowers. Hancock Welcome Center. Got a Tesla charger over here on the right. Well, it's not a Tesla charger, it's an electric charger. Outside of the football stadium, Williams Stadium. Come back around the Welcome Center here. And then this is one of the gates, entrances to the football field, the Carter Tower there. I think press boxes, expensive boxes. And then that is the track and field down there. I'll pull back around there in a minute. We'll go down front here and turn my AC off while I got these windows down. It's another the Liberty monogram right there in the middle of the roundabout. Some of the houses up on top of Liberty Mountain over there. I think that they belong to the football coach, basketball coaches. I think. Let's see over here. These are dorms over here. They're older dorms. They just recapped them and put those nice looking roofs on them. They used to just be square boxes. But they've recapped them. Here's the School of Business right here. It's pretty new. Been here maybe 3 or 4 years now. Maybe. It is a School of Business. Nice campus. Liberty has a really nice campus. Really nice campus. So that is the School of Business. I'm gonna turn right down here. The tower of, let's see, that tower is a School of Divinity, a School of Religion, and I think it's been here 5 to 6 years now since they built that. But School of of religion. And Liberty is a Christian university here in Lynchburg. If you guys have watched any of my videos, I guess you've all figured out where I live. But I don't know. But that over there is Center of Natural Sciences. And then here's a pedestrian footbridge you see coming across here from School of Religion, that tower right there. The footbridge brings you back over to what this building is called DeMoss Hall. So pretty cool. Pull around, take you back on the other side of campus. Baseball field, softball field. I might ride around, take you to the pool area and the other spots on campus. Here's that dorm I said they recapped them. So they used to be just square buildings or rectangle buildings or whatever. They used to be rectangle, a brick that went up and had flat tops. And I think they wanted everything to kind of look the same around here. This, where you see these walls at, used to be a hill, and you literally could just walk up and down it. But they put the walls up, made it look really nice, and then they recapped those flat top buildings and put, like an A-frame metal building on top to kind of go along with all this newer stuff here on campus, which really, really made the campus look a lot better. Looked good then, with nice and green hills, and kids would sit out all on them and stuff. But now they've kind of capped these walls around and made it all look the same. Pretty cool looking, I think. Here's DeMoss Hall. So that's the front of DeMoss Hall. It's a lot of classrooms in there. It's a lot of restaurants in there. I think there's a bowling alley in there, if I'm not wrong. If you guys go to Liberty in my comments, tell me. I think there's a bowling alley in DeMoss. I'm not 100% sure. I know there's a bowling alley on campus, but I'm not sure if that's where it's at. There's a Starbucks in there. Used to be a Pizza Hut in there. I think it still is. I think there's an Annie's Pretzels in there. A lot of restaurants in that building. So this is the other side of the School of Business, and here is the back side of the bookstore. And back over there, you can see the football stadium back over there. Right over here, that's the back side of the School of Business here. And then we're coming up on the other side of that DeMoss Hall. I had to kind of take a road that goes kind of around the School of Business and brings you back to this area. And now we're coming up, here is a rock that the students paint. That thing has probably got 12 inches of paint on it. That rock's probably half the size of that. No, but it's got a lot of paint. Kids paint over it day after day, week after week with different new stuff. Here is the basketball arena. There's actually two arenas here. They used to have a huge basketball arena, and it was so big that it just they couldn't fill it up for basketball games. And so they had to make a smaller arena, which still is huge, which is right there. It goes down in the ground. And then it connects to the old arena, which is this dome building right coming around the corner here, which is called the Vine Center. And it's that building, and that one's really big. They do a lot of high school graduations in here, college graduations. Other schools, they allow them to use it. A lot of concerts, and it's still a basketball arena if they need it. Here is a dorm right here. One of, I think, 4 new ones. But that's one dorm. And it's got a Baskin Robbins in it and a Dunkin' Donuts in it. I think the Dunkin' and Baskins are one and the same. I'll pull around and let you guys see the entrance. So if you're thinking about coming to school here or bringing your kids to school here or whatever, this is what the dorms look like, or some of the dorms look like, not all of them. Some of them across the road. I might ride over there too. But here, I don't know, they call them commons. I don't know what Commons this one's is, but it's like an L shaped. So you've seen that big half, and it comes around here and cuts back over here to the left. Yep, this one's got a Dunkin' Donuts and a Baskin Robbins in it. So if you need a little part-time job while you're going to school here, you could literally work in your dorm, at the bottom of your dorm, at Dunkin' Donuts. And there's the entrance to it. Nice little area. And then it comes around and butts right up to another one on the other side, and it jets back out to the left in the front. And then there's two more in the back. Here's a bus. They run them all summer. One of the buses, that's one of the smaller buses. They have a big bus that runs around campus too, and I think they got 5 or 6 of those. And it's like a city bus, runs around campus and drops kids on and off wherever the stops that they want to go. I'm gonna come on up behind him. I think he's trying to back up. So here's that second dorm. It butt up against that first one. Don't have a restaurant or a fast food in the bottom of that one, but there it is. I'll come around and show you some more. All right, so we're coming around. I took a right at that other one that I showed you the front. So here's the side of it, and then it goes back to where I showed you. But then here is the second one coming up here. So that one butts up against another two, and building 1, 2, 3, 4, and building a fifth one. And then you can see, we'll come back out front here, and then you can see all the way down to that tower that I showed you guys a little while ago. So that goes back down the tower, and then it's green field all the way up from the tower all the way back up to these dorms. And if I was to walk out there in the middle, you'd see it, but my face is melting off because it's 100 degrees outside. So I'm not gonna walk up there today. But here's the dorms, and then back down to the tower. You go in front of the library, you go in front of Dumas and all that. And then here's what I think is old campus. So like I said, these were older dorms, and they recapped them. They were rectangle buildings with flat roofs on them. Both sides of the roads here. There's 2 deep, and I think 2 on this side, maybe 3 on this side. But they just recapped them and washed the brick, made it look better. And now they look like new dorms when they're really really old dorms. I think they went in there and redone them all inside, so they probably look a lot nicer. But of course they're not as nice as the ones, those big L-shaped ones. And you have to walk them haul if you live over here. And they have them way back here in the back. And when I went here for a year in the late 90s, and they considered this the pit back then. So you had to walk forever to get to class if you lived in the pit. Now they're all ladies' dorms, so I don't even think guys live back here. And then if I had to park my car back here, which I never did, I always parked it in the circle is no longer, but I parked it in the circle because I was a rebel. And needless to say, I didn't stay here long because of that rebelness, and that I was just not ready for college. I was not ready for college. Not ready to actually do what I should have done. And I regret it, but it is what it is. I think my life has turned out really well. Great family, and love my wife and son. Anyway, okay, back to campus. Up on the hill there, I'm trying to make sure nobody's behind me, but up on the hill there, that is the School of Medicine, nursing, doctor. If you want to go to school to be a doctor or nurse, Liberty has that to offer as well. We're going to cross the highway here. This is US 29 North, I think this is 29 North. This is Liberty's bridge. They paid for this thing to be put in across here. As you can tell, it's a lot different than most of the other bridges on campus. But, in the city, it looks different. And then I've never pulled straight across, but I'm gonna pull straight across and show you the lacrosse field. He's got the stop sign, so I'm gonna pull straight across here. Here's men's and women's lacrosse field. I've never actually came over here and watched the lacrosse game. I'm not into lacrosse, maybe that's why. But that goes back up to the School of Medicine, and I don't know if I'm supposed to pull in here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And here is the lacrosse field. So here's the lacrosse field. Holding the camera up high. Don't know if you guys can see it, but there it is. And then that's looking back across the highway to those dorm rooms. All right, let's check out another part of campus. So just turned around the corner, and I'm back up here in front of the lacrosse. If that shot was good, I'll show you over there where I was at. If not, this is the lacrosse field again. This is in front of it. I ran around to the right side, but I don't think I got anything. Probably end up having to cut that one out. But anyway, lacrosse field again is women's lacrosse banners, and they have men's lacrosse banners, NCAA flag, Liberty Eagle there, and the lacrosse field. And then here is another lacrosse field, I believe. No, this is the field hockey fields. So I think that's a little different. Yeah, field hockey fields, because there's two field hockey players right there. So you had the lacrosse field over to the right, and then this is a field hockey field. All right, coming up over here on Campus East, this is a field house for the beach volleyball. Anybody, I think all the students can use these, but only students. So it says reserved for intramural sports, club sports, and NCAA athletes. So there's your beach volleyball. They've got four spots out there for beach volleyball. And then here is another parking garage over here. And then this is, I guess, what did I say, the East Campus. And this is more dorms. So you have the Runkin Pratt garage there. You have more dorms over here. These look more like condos, but I think they're separate. I've been in them before, and I think they're separated to where there's, you have 4 people that live in each one, and then they share a kitchenette, and then they have 4 different bedrooms. So you go into those doors, like, let's see, for instance, so you go into that front door looking thing, and then it butts off to where it's 4 rooms, and they share a kitchen, and I think they share a bathroom. Pretty cool, pretty, as I said, nice campus. I like Liberty's campus because it's not spread out all over a town like some campuses you go to. It's all pretty much its own entity right here. You do cross the highway, but they own the mountain. They own both sides of the road. There's no outside businesses here that is on this campus. Like a lot of campuses, you go onto the campus and it's a lot of people you don't know that are there. So this is, to me, this is pretty cool how this campus is all its own thing. If you come to school here, you've got tons of stuff to do, and it's all wrapped up here together. But again, here's more dorms. It's summertime, kids are gone. And then this looks back across over here. Good shot, wow. You see the Blue Ridge Mountains over in the back, and then just a gorgeous campus. Those are those dorms I told you that they recapped over here. And then the tower, Religion Tower, and then DeMoss Hall is that. And then it goes back down through there. And there's a pool right here. I don't know if you can see down in there, but there's a pool for these kids over here. They enjoy it, you know, at the end of the year, and enjoyed it at the beginning of the year, and then it gets pretty cold here. But there, look at the mountains, man. Beautiful. Gosh. I'm glad I rode up here today. And it was hot. Just like, what a beautiful campus. Going back across the mountains there. And that's 29 right there. That goes to DC and Charlottesville. And then, of course, here's more of these dorms. So it's a pool down there. I don't want to be a creepo, but and then that goes back to the to that big old domed building, what I call the Vine Center. And then back around, coming down, that's a pool house right there that people can enjoy the pool with, and probably do other things. And then here is a parking garage for this side of campus. I'm going to pull back onto the main campus, show you football facilities, hockey facilities, and other things over there. See you in a second. Okay, so I'm driving back over to the other side to show you some more stuff, but here's some basketball courts right here that you can use. Here's what they call Slim Chickens. It's owned by the university. It's a wings place, all for campus, all for students. You can come here as someone that lives in Lynchburg and eat there, or order from there, but it is for the university. Here are more dorms, and they go up that road, more dorms, just like those ones I was showing you. I'm gonna take a left here, go back across. This is a different bridge, but it's also going back across 29 again. As you can see, back across campus. We're gonna come up here to this roundabout, and we'll see the football stadium as I come up around to the right on this roundabout right here. But this is coming back across in front of Williams Stadium, in front of Gate 1 again. I'm going to take the first right out of the roundabout, come past the bookstore once again, and then I'm going to take a right again and go down to the baseball field. But that's Williams Stadium. Williams Stadium. All right, right here in front of the ticket booths, coming past the football stadium, again coming past the Welcome Center, and then this is our track and field. I went to school here, so I guess I can't say our, but this is the track and field. They're building a champion center with another walk bridge back across. That walk bridge goes back over to that tower over there at the School of Religion. And then this facility right here, this odd-shaped round kind of building, I think is where all the athletic department comes to do exercises. This arched building right here, crescent building. Yeah, Liberty Athletics Center. So that goes back over there. Here is the Liberty baseball field, baseball stadium. It is top notch. Only thing I don't like about it is that it's AstroTurf. I'm not a big AstroTurf guy in baseball. Football's fine, but not so much in baseball. But there it is, the baseball facility. Here's here's the athletic center again. As you can see it, they're out there practicing baseball, doing something, probably having some baseball camps for kids. I can hear them hitting. But there is that Liberty Athletic Center. Pretty cool, nice looking. I'm gonna pull back around here and show you tennis and softball. This campus is very top notch, very beautiful, cool. I think it would be great to be a student here. In the 90s, it was nothing like what it is today. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. But I'm gonna pull, let's see, I'm gonna take a left here and then turn around, but I'm gonna show you the softball field. Here is that to the right over here is the soccer facilities and their outdoor practice center, indoor and outdoor, and it's a tennis on the other side. But here's the Liberty Flames, home of the Liberty Flames softball team. So you've seen the baseball stadium, and now this is the softball stadium. I've lived here years, and I've yet to come over here for a softball game. And every year I say I'm coming, and every year I forget about it, and I never show up to a game. But here we go. We're gonna pull in right here. And we're gonna come around here to the corner here. You're gonna take a left to the backside of water. Disney reference. To the backside of the softball field. Softball sponsored by Nike. But I think all those doors right there open during the softball games, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong, or they might be just for facility stuff. But that is team access, and then that is the backside of the stadium. Or I think it's the home plate side of the softball stadium. Anyway, really nice facility. It's not like they put the softball somewhere else. No, they gave them a stadium just like anybody else. And then here's another parking garage on campus, which also has free charging all the campus has free charging. Cool. All right, I took a left outside of softball. Wanted to take a right, but I think I'm gonna take a left just to show you the School of Music and other things. So here's another parking garage. They had a problem for a long time with parking. Here's the old, where they used to have, where you would eat your lunchroom, whatever, the cafeteria. Now it's Student Mail Center, and I think it's gonna be turning into the School of Nursing. I'm not sure, but I've heard that. And then here is one of the side. That's a School of Music right there. That really nice building. Then right there, that's the backside of that Natural Sciences building. I'm gonna pull back around. Here's the old, what they call the Rot, which was the cafeteria. If you know anything about Liberty, you know what I'm talking about. It was called the Rot, and it was a cafeteria. And then there is the School of Music. Maybe wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the School of Music because it's got a big theater in there where you can come listen to orchestras and chorus stuff. But I love that building. Beautiful building. I'm gonna pull around here to the left again, show you the new cafeteria. All right, taking a left out. There's the music again, School of Music. And then here's another side of it. Center for Music and the Worship Arts. So again, beautiful. Now we're coming back on those dorms. The library is right here, and that library is awesome. It's got a robot that goes and retrieves books for you. It's just pretty cool. And then this little house that you would say, you go in there and you go down an elevator and then you cross back up under this road and you can get over to Walmart so the kids don't have to walk across the highway. That's awesome. Here's a little pond in the back, and then the back with Divine Center, waterfall, and then here is the new cafeteria here, right here. So that's the new cafeteria. I think it's 2 floors, maybe 3 floors. But that's a cafeteria, guys, on this campus. And then that is the library up there behind those trees there, and the pond. Where this pond is used to be a huge gully. Like, I mean, it would go down. They filled it all in with dirt, but it used to go like 100 foot down, and then you would walk back up that side, and all these new dorms used to be a bunch of dorms, and it used to be called the Circle, and you would literally walk through a huge gully way down in the ground and then come back up over here, and these buildings of course weren't here, and then DeMoss Hall was flat and you would walk up to DeMoss Hall. But anyway, campus is definitely a beautiful campus. Look at that. The thing you hear is those ducks in my car. So I did a U-turn out of there, coming back up behind the School of Music here. And I am going to come back over here, show you the tennis facilities, and then we'll probably call it a wrap on Liberty. See if there's anything else we can do today, and then I'm going to head home. It is hot. Very, very hot. Edit these videos and get them out to you guys, hopefully today. Hopefully June 22nd. If not, you'll see it on June 23rd, if nothing happens, Lord willing. And then here is another, not another, but it's a parking garage. And then there's that softball facility. And then come around here, baseball at the end of this road. You sit up on the hill again. There's the baseball facilities. You can take a left at this light and you head back out onto the main road off campus. You go through those tunnels down through there. But I'm gonna go straight across right here. I think I'm gonna break a law here in a second if this light don't turn green. I'm trying to keep the air conditioning off so you guys can hear what I'm saying. I think I'm breaking. Hey, don't tell anybody, guys. You want season tickets are on sale right now. Anyway, This is Liberty Flames Soccer. So there's their outdoor soccer facility there. And then that, I believe that's the indoor soccer facility. They call it the multi-purpose center, but I think they use it for soccer or football, whatever you guys call it. And then there's another one of those walk-in bridges, pedestrian bridges, back over to the side of campus. And then here is Liberty Tennis. So they have Liberty, these tennis courts are inside this one, and then they have an outside stadium as well. So if you're a tennis player out there, they have great facilities for tennis. And then they have an awesome tennis stadium outside where people can watch up here to the right up in the center. So they have 3 courts on this side outside and 3 courts outside on this side. And then of course, if need be, they have indoor as well. And then they have 6 on the other side of the road for just for students. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the hockey. This is this used to be the old softball field. As you can see, old facilities. Now students can use it. And then then here's the School of Law coming up on this building. School of Law. And then we'll come up, I think I'll be able to show you more of that baseball field. Coming back up around the corner here for the baseball facility. So there is the back of the Jumbotron or whatever you right there. Scoreboard. I'll pull in here and see if I can get a better shot. So here is the back side of the scoreboard, and then there's a big Liberty thing, outfield, the batter's eye, if you will, right there. Can't really see the stadium. They also have a big caboose that sets out. It's called the Flame Train, and you can rent that. You used to could rent it out. I think you still can. You could rent it out and have like a VIP party in there and watch the game, and probably get it catered and all that good stuff. It's called the Flame Train. And then here is I think over here is like School of cinematic photography, arts, stuff like that. I'll show you that in a second. Here, this domed building here is the 100-yard full football practice facility. You see some pro teams that only have 50 yards. This is a full field in there and an outdoor facility, practice facility. But this is the indoor practice for the football team. Some big stuff out there. But top-notch facilities, man. Don't pull no punch on what they got to be a small school. But we did play Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl this year. Got our butts kicked, but we played them. All right, I'm gonna turn right here, take a left in here, and this is the LaHaye Ice Center. This is where our hockey team plays. So LaHaye Ice Center, look it up if you guys want to check us out. We play all the big schools because we are independent in hockey. They stay independent, and that allows us to play anybody that will schedule us. And we have some great games here, great games, and Liberty can hold their own, and they play well. Look up our record. I don't know how good we did this year, but in the past we've done great. Here is I don't know what this building's called. Comment if you guys know what it is. I forgot what it is. I'm sure it'll say it. LaHaye Student Center. I just read it. But behind those tinted glasses right there, you may or may not be able to see it, but that whole up to that dome right there is a climbing wall. It's a workout facilities in here. Let's see if we can see it better. Can you see through that tent or not? But there's a climbing wall. Anyway, that goes up to the ceiling. And then all of this is exercise equipment in this all behind this glass right here. Then you go into that dome right there, and you go straight through those doors and straight on back to the back, and there's Chick-fil-A in there, there's other restaurants in there, all kinds of restaurants in there to choose from. And then here's the side of the hockey arena, and then when we started off, that is the new parking that they're building. And then again, back over to, I'll end it again where I started, football field and practice facility. So there's your football field and then the practice facility beside it there. Football field and practice facility. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, guys. It was just I didn't know what I was going to do today, but I thought, yeah, run over to campus and show you guys around campus, see if you've heard about Liberty, then this is Liberty's campus. Anyway, we went to the baseball card store today. We came over to Liberty today. I went to the dollar store for my wife, got her some stuff for her channel, and we're going to be ending it here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Love it. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Let's see. I'll show you my socks again. We went with macaroni and cheese today. And thanks for joining me, guys. See you next time. Hey, watch this.